Production reporting to you live from Seattle, Washington. Today, we have the moving story of a young man, Buddy, as he was on the lam from Flint to the Grand Rapids. During the Great Depression, here is Mr. Buddy Caldwell. Hi, Buddy. How are you today?
Doggone it, ma'am. My name is Bud, not Buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bud. You're a little toughy, aren't you? So, could you tell me how you got the name Bud, not Buddy?
My mama? Well, she said I was going to be like a grown flower and that, well, don't tell anyone flower, but you know. And, well, ma'am, she just thought it was a beautiful name because I'm going to grow up and be a great person.
That's such a touching story, isn't it? So, tell me a little more about your mother. Is she still alive today?
No, ma'am. Mom.
Give me my microphone when I need it.
Hey, get the technology out of my face here. Doggone it. Not used to that.
Okay, so your mother's not alive. I'm very sorry to hear about that. How did she die? Did she get hit by a bus or something?
No. Well, my mama, ma'am, she died in her bed. She was sleeping. No painful death. She'd been out of work for 6 days and sick. And she didn't wake up one morning. She was so tired her eyes were still awake.
And we'll be back after the break.
Have you ever been so tired that you doze off in class?
Tasha, wake up. I'm sorry. I'm just so, I'm so tired.
No excuses.
So get out, get awake with new, extra, Polar Ice. Boost your energy.
Hi, we're back with News with Tasha. I'm still here with Buddy.
Ma'am, I've told you once, I'm not going to tell you again. Doggone it, it's Bud, not Buddy.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so we've heard about your mother. May her rest in peace. Now we'd like to know a little bit about your father.
That's how I got into this mess. I was on the lam looking for my father.
You were on the lam? Like a goat lamb?
No, ma'am, like you don't like something, so you run away from it on the lam.
Oh, I got it now. Okay, so how was that? What happened while you were on the goat?
The lamb! God, lady. Shucks. Well, first it started out with me getting stung by a bunch of bees, so then I was on the lamb, then I ate a bunch of sandwiches from this librarian, and then I hid in some trees and I fell asleep, and then I got by a vampire.
Hey, slow down. First, I heard you went by a name Clarence. How was that, and what was that about?
No. First I started out with some bees.
Okay, tell me about the bees.
Well, I went to a foster home because I was like adopted, and they didn't like me, so they made me sleep out in their shed, and I thought there was like some bats, and I hit it, and it was a beehive, and I went out the window and I ran away, and then I went to the library.
Hey, slow down. Okay, so after you got out of the shed, I heard, well, I didn't hear, but I was assuming you must have gone back to get your things, right?
No, I always carry my things. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. They took them.
What did you do when you got back into the house?
I hid their shotgun. I thought they were going to shoot me. Oh, and also, I did a little revenge.
How was your revenge?
Pee in the bed.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so after you got away from, what was your people's house's name?
Tom, the Amoses.
Okay. So after you got after we got out of the Amoses, where did you go?
Well, first place I thought it was the library, because I knew the librarian, and she fed me a sandwich.
Where'd you sleep?
Under some trees.
Okay, so I get that after a while of, sleeping under trees, eating out of garbages, you had to go to a cardboard city called Hooverville. Who did you meet there and what'd you do?
I'm alone. My first real love and kiss. I want to go back and see that girl.
Sit down, bud.
Sorry.
Okay, so after you met this Deza, what did you do then? Did you hop a train like I hear a bunch of those people that don't have homes do?
No, we're not all homeless, but I tried to hop a train, didn't work, so I had to walk, hitchhike, whatever you call it nowadays.
Who picked you up?
Well, I got by a vampire.
A vampire?
They had blood in their van until I found out it was his job. He worked at the hospital.
Okay, so after y'all got down and got to...
Herman E. Calloway.
Oh, the big fat guy.
Hey, that's my granddad you're talking about. He's a great singer.
He's your granddad? How did you find that out?
Well, it took a lot of tears, a lot of work. Don't do that.
Sorry.
I don't want to tear up on television. And my eyes don't cry anymore. And also, well, I met this really pretty lady named Miss Thomas. And I heard you're gonna interview her later.
Yeah, we're gonna bring her up next. Have you ever ran and just randomly tripped over your own feet? Our new Nikes give you perfect balance. Hey you!
What?
You need new shoes.
What shoes?
Nikes, like mine. We're back, but this time we're with Miss Thomas.
Hello.
So, how's it like living with Buddy?
Ma'am, it's Bud, not Buddy.
Oh, I feel so blonde. I mean, dumb. Anyways, I heard that Buddy just recently came with you guys. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it's awesome. He's such a pleasure to have in our household.
So it sounds like you like him, but what about Herman E. Calloway?
Herman had a different perspective on it. He didn't like Bud being around. He wasn't a big fan.
But he's his grandfather, right?
Yes, and we didn't find that out until Bud told Herman his name.
Oh. Seems like Herman's not a very nice guy. Do you think he's just, like, sad inside?
I think he's brokenhearted after his daughter left.
Yeah, I heard she died from Bud. So sad, so sad. So, how is Bud emotionally?
Bud is a very strong man. He says his eyes don't cry anymore, but I know different. He's very tough with all that's going on. He's very strong.
Has he ever cried in front of you?
Yes, the first day I met him, he cried in my lap. He's a sweet boy.
Do you think you'll ever take him as, like, your own son?
I think I already have. He's so sweet. I comfort him. I think he likes it.
Well, you heard it here first. Bud and her, Miss Thomas,
folks,
has told us the truth. Thank you for watching. And that's the end of our story today.
That's the scoop
with Tasha Nation.